Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. Right now we're in the state of Texas. We're in the city of Dallas. We're going to be doing a driving tour of a neighborhood called Cedar Crest. It's 39 degrees right now. We're at the intersection of Corinth Street Road and Stella. We're actually on Corinth Street Road, the 1600 block. We have cloudy skies. It's a gloomy day. It's pretty windy out. All right, the light just turned green. We're passing Stella. 1600 block of Stella on our right, 1700 block of Stella on our left. I'm going to merge right. We're passing homes on my right and my left-hand side. We're on a high-speed street. Everyone wants to drive a lot faster than I'm driving right now. Passing the 104 and the 217 bus stop. I think I'm going to make this right-hand turn here so I can get off of this street. There's a lot of high-speed traffic. All right, so we just pulled up to a residential block. We have homes on my left, homes on my right. Vinyl siding. I see a few different patterns of vinyl siding. We have sidewalks on both sides of the street, front lawns, driveways. Some people parked right on their actual lawn. Looks like they're repairing this house on my left. Street side parking. I see several people with mailboxes right on their front where the fence is at. That's the first time I've ever seen that. They put the mailbox on the lawn but closer to the fence so the mail carrier can walk to the fence and place the mail in the mailbox rather than knocking on the door or anything. That's a no outlet in front of us. We're going to make this left-hand turn. We're on Bruck Ave, B-R-U-C-K, Bruck. We're approaching Georgia Ave. I'm going to make this left-hand turn right here at Bruck and Georgia. House on my right has some stone facade work. They take large stones and it's kind of like a mosaic art. I guess they adhere them to the front of the building. We had a nice little brick home on our left that we passed. I'm going to make this right-hand turn back on Corinth Street. This is that high-speed street. We got Dallas police right there in front of us and another Dallas officer right here. All right, we're passing Louisiana Ave. I'm going to take this down one block further because that block was flooded. It had a huge pond of water right in the middle of the road, and I'm not trying to drive through that. We have what looks to be like some sort of electrical supply site on my left-hand side. We got the Illinois station on my right-hand side. Right now, we are currently at the intersection of South Corinth Street, and this cross street would be considered. Does this cross street have a name? I don't think this cross street has a name. It should have a name. It goes straight into the power plant, so it probably doesn't have a name because it's not coming up. We're approaching the Lighthouse Church of God in Christ on my right-hand side. We got a Conoco gas station on my left-hand side, $3.29 a gallon. Seafood Connection on my right-hand side. We're at Illinois. and Corinth Street Road. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. Got a McDonald's on my right-hand side. We're going under what seems to be like a train. The train track. We got Lamont Tire Service on our left and mufflers. We're passing Denley, Illinois and Denley. I'm probably gonna make a left-hand turn coming up here. We got Cooley's #1 barbecue on my right. Let's make this left at Illinois and Britain. Make Dallas one city. I see that banner on my right. We're in the 2300 block of Britain. Got a few dogs over here on my left rolling around in the front lawn. We have a whole bunch of bricks right here on my left. It looks like they're going to be doing the exterior of the building. You see how they got the sheathing? And then they got all of those stacks of bricks. And they're brand new, but those bricks got like that stain look to it. That's the look that they're going for. They got a porta potty outside. We're at Ohio and Britain. Check out that fence on my right-hand side. We're crossing the 1200 block of Ohio Ave. We got a boarded up house on my right-hand side. Surprisingly, a little tiny boarded up home. We're approaching Missouri Ave. We're at Britain and Missouri, crossing over Missouri. There's a house on my right. They're doing the woodwork. See it? It looks like they're trying to repair some of these homes. We just passed another boarded up house. We're at Elmore Ave, Britain and Elmore. We're traveling like 14 miles an hour. I'm going to slow it down some. We got a Honda Prelude on my right-hand side. A lot of trash. It looks like their trash day might be today because I see a lot of items placed out front of their properties. We got Souls of Christ Apostolic Church on our left-hand side. We're at Hobson. Got a giant trash bag in the middle of the street. We're at Hobson. We're going to go over this road. I'm going to go around this water. You see this water puddle on my right? I definitely don't want to go through that water puddle. They were doing the body work on that Chevy on my right, the bumper. We got Life Temple Church on our left-hand side. It's amazing. They already had a few churches like in the middle of the block. Seems like the churches are in the middle instead of being on the corner. We're at Saner Ave, S-A-N-E-R, or Saner. We're going to make this left-hand turn. We're now on East Saner Ave. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Denley Drive, 2800 block of Denley Drive. They do frame work right there, custom paint jobs, insurance work, and all that. They got a purple Cadillac. They look like somebody probably got their caddy painted purple. We got houses on the left, and on the right we have a huge lot. Check out their fences, different style of fences, wood fence, iron fence, chain link fence, another wood fence, metal fence, and so on. We're approaching Hobson Ave, Denley and Hobson. Crossing over Hobson, the 1200 block of Hobson. Got a lot of debris in the lot on my right hand side. I see beer bottles, a lot of glass beer bottles. Wow, an overabundance of glass. Mad Dog 2020. Wow, a lot of beer bottles. What's that called? The Modella? Or is it called the Modella? I think that's what it's called. A lot of shot bottles, liquor bottles, and everything. Incredible. A lot of people must drink and drive through this block and throw their excess right there. Passing Elmore. Look at more beer bottles and stuff. Like literally beer bottles. I could have said if it was soda bottles. We're at Elmore and Denley. We had the Telstar Baptist Church on the left-hand side. And then we got houses on both sides. Let's make this left on Missouri Ave. We got some cactus on my right-hand side. There's no sidewalks on this block. You would have to walk in the street. Got a pile of trash on my right, just randomly placed there. We're approaching Britton Ave. That's where we were at. Britton, Britton. Missouri and Britton. I'm going to continue traveling straight. We already went left. That's not another dog over there, is it? I think I see a dog. And I think I just fed the last bag of dog food I had to another stray dog. Yeah, this is a dog. It has a collar, though. So it might have just escaped from their property. We're in Missouri and Fernwood. You see that dog right there in the middle of the street? I'm tempted to go straight, but then I want to make a left. I'm going to go straight and just say hi to this dog. Just because I want to say hi to him. Sucks that I ain't got no food to give him. I literally just gave out the last food. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Hey, hi, how you doing? It went running. It heard my high-pitched voice and said, "Fool, I'm out." That was cool. I'm gonna bust a U-turn though because I want to stay where I was at. I only went up this block to see the dog. Now the dog's gonna think that I'm stalking him. The dog's staring at me like, oh no, this guy's coming for me. Don't worry, doggy. We ain't really got space for you in here, so I'm not gonna snatch you up. They're like, oh, Tune, but if you had space, you would have snatched him up? Nah. I think he went inside this lot right here on my right. It might be their dog. I don't understand how people could. Yeah, it went straight to their lot. Yep. It went straight inside that baby blue, that teal blue, aqua blue lot on my right. Look at this Monte Carlo. Wow, look at that. Look at that, 87 Monte Carlo. Yeah, boy. 86, 87, 85. That's awesome. They're making a new house on my left. Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how people just have a dog and they just like, they don't have no care for the dog. They don't have no concern. Like, if my dog escapes, I'm going to be out there looking for it. We're at Fernwood and Elmore. Got a nice classic truck on my left-hand side. You see? And the private property, parked on the private property. It looked nice. It was black. It looks like it's in good shape of Ford. I see a bright yellow Maserati at the end of the road. We got a mattress over here on my right-hand side and some home furniture. And they're making a new house on my left. They're laying the foundation. We're at Hobson, Fernwood and Hobson. Let's go straight so y'all can take a peek at this yellow Maserati. I shot a music video with one of these, I believe the same one, but it was gray. It wasn't yellow. This is a custom color. Yeah, it looks more like, now I'm closer to it, looks more like a gold, like a wrap. This looks like it was wrapped. Yep, this is a wrap. Absolutely. I could see from the corners, you can see the wrap peeling up a little bit. That sucks that you spend so much money for a wrap and then it starts to peel. But yeah, that was like a metallic yellow gold almost. We're at Santa Ave once again. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. Last time we made a left. Make this right-hand turn. They got alleyways, and their alleyways is big enough to fit a vehicle. So you can drive through their alleyway. It's just muddy. I'm not going to go through there because I'm not trying to get mud all over the tires. We're at Harlandale. I'm making this right-hand turn on the 2700 block of Harlandale. Look at that wood fence on my right. Cool wood fence. It sucks that it just stops abruptly. Like they didn't finish it. They opted to put gravel all on their lawn. Wow, they're making a new house on my right too. They had a lawn and they just put gravel all over, I guess because they parked their car on their lawn. And maybe they don't want to mow the lawn, you know, so I guess gravel's a cheaper option. We're at Hobson and Harlandale. Another new house on my right-hand side. Looks like gentrification is taking place all over America, man. The act of taking a neighborhood that is run down and revitalizing it. Because I've been to a bunch of neighborhoods in the last 15 plus states, and all the worst neighborhoods, or not all of the worst neighborhoods, let's just say a lot of the rundown neighborhoods, there's brand new buildings everywhere. Like they're building new houses, new condos, luxury apartments, and so on. We're at Elmore and Harlandale. But if you think about it, that's an investor's dream, to buy for cheap and sell for more. This is not far from downtown either. This is relatively close to downtown. I would say probably like a 10-minute drive, give or take. Look at this, y'all. Look on my left-hand side. We got a rooster, y'all. Look at that. We got a rooster. I got to snap a picture of the rooster. What's up, rooster dudes? Can I get a picture of you, please? Don't run, don't run, don't run. Let me get a picture. Why are you running? Peacock. He ran. Don't run, bro. I'm trying to get a picture. Oh, there's 3 of them. There was 3 of them. I took a picture of them. We're at Missouri and Harlandale. I understand we in Texas, but we ain't in the country. We ain't in the country, so why is there chickens running around? But it's cool. Look, there's a cat across the street on my right-hand side. The cat was licking his lips. I wonder if he took one of the chicken's family members. We're at Harlandale in Ohio. We got Deliverance Chapel on my left-hand side. Harlandale in Ohio. It almost seems like every block got its own, not every block, but every other couple blocks got their own church. This house on my right got a fancy little wall up front. You see the fancy wall with the Texas stars? And then they got the gate with the Texas stars. We're at Illinois. So we can go left and hit Irving, or we can go straight. I think we should probably just hit straight because we didn't do much of this side. All right, we got a bus coming and we got a few cars. We got a car coming on this side. See, that's their bus. All right, we got 3 more vehicles, and then I think I can make this cross. 1 more vehicle, and I think I can cross. TL Palms Painting Contractor Incorporated. We're at Illinois and Harlandale. We got a classic over here. Look at this. Look at this purple classic. See that purple classic? See it back there? Ooh, that thing was saucy. Oldsmobile. 70s body Oldsmobile. We're at Montana Ave. We got Atkins Counseling on my right-hand side. You got a new building on my right-hand side. Montana and Hardendale, you see? The thing that I don't like when they build these new buildings is they leave the construction site so messy. Look right here in the street. There's an evident trail of dirt coming from that pile across the street on my right-hand side. Then you got trails of dirt. Look down. Just look down at the ground. You see these trails? Then you got a trail of dirt right here coming from the front of the property. Look at the street. Just follow the trail in the street. They ran dirt all... Look. You see the trail? There's chunks of dirt falling all throughout the block until you get to the corner. That sucks for the neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, the least you can do is if you're going to build a house and you're going to disrupt the neighborhood, clean up after yourself. It's bad enough that the neighborhood is probably already rough. But when the contractors come in, they come in, and just because they got permits and because they got L&I licensing and all that stuff, whatever you want to call it, they got the approval to make the house, they treat the block like if the whole entire block is theirs, and you just got to live with their decisions. We're at Harlandale and Wooden Boulevard. I can't count how many times I've seen it. Or like they'll do some street work, they'll cut up the ground and they'll make the whole block dusty. Then your windowsills got dust, your cars got dust, your wheels got dust. You got to drive through this dirt pile every day. And they leave it like that, giant hole in the ground and everything. We're at Harlandale and Louisiana. Harlandale and Louisiana. All right, so right now we're next to West Trinity Heights Park on my right-hand side. I think I shall... Let's go right. We're on Louisiana Ave. Traveling about 10 miles an hour. We're at Louisiana Ave and Fernwood Ave. You got a bunch of dumping over here. Look at sofas, wood, pallets, cushions on our left. They had a cooler, more wood pallets over here on our left, buckets, tires on our right, more sofas, bags, and more. We're at Lamont in Louisiana. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on Lamont. They had cameras around that building too where all the dumping was at. I wonder if they've ever caught anyone dump. And have they ever like forwarded the tags to authorities or whatever, you know? Because you're supposed to get a fine if you dump, but the problem is if they don't catch you and they don't know you dump, you ain't going to get no fine. Look, there's a dog over here on the lawn barking. He's probably cold. Yeah, he's probably chilly. We're at Georgia Ave. We're going to make this left-hand turn on Georgia Ave. Slowing down at Fernwood. We're at Fernwood and Georgia Ave. This is that park we passed earlier on my left-hand side. We're approaching Harlandale Ave once again. The intersection of Georgia Ave and Harlandale. We're continuing to travel up Georgia. Look at this building on my left-hand side. You see the circular building? It looks like it could possibly be a church or some sort of building. We'll figure it out. The Dream Center, Dallas Dream Center. I wonder what it was, though. It's called the Dream Center. It looks like they're working on it. Hard hat. Yeah, it's a hard hat project right now. All right, look on my right-hand side. It looks like they opened up a little juice bar or a corner store or something on my right. You seen that? I see like pictures of juices on the window, like fresh juices. We're at Idaho. Georgia and Idaho. We got a boarded up house right here on my right-hand side. See my right-hand side? See the windows? It's all boarded up. There's still air conditioners in the windows too. It makes me wonder, is anybody, and there's a car in the rear of the property. So maybe they just boarded up their windows because they didn't want nobody climbing in through the property, maybe? I don't know. But there was a car and there was air conditioners there. But the windows were boarded up. We're at Maryland and Georgia. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on Maryland Ave. We got another mattress on the ground on my left-hand side. A whole nother mattress. We got a board on this window over here on my left too, but it doesn't look like it's abandoned. It looks like they just probably boarded up one window. See right here in the corner? The shades look kind of messed up too. I don't know if they had children or an animal or something that was messing up the shades, but those shades look hurt. They got a pool table in the yard too. Wow, like a billiard-sized pool table. We're on Idaho Ave. I'm going to continue traveling straight. We just be having these random dump spots, like right here on the corner. Look at this random spot right here in the corner. You see it on the left? Tires, sofas, and all that stuff. Yo, that person had pigeons. They had pigeons! Yo, they had a bunch of cages in their yards with pigeons. I wonder if they eat them. There was a dude that was from the neighborhood that when I was growing up, he was a Dominican dude. He used to catch pigeons and do the same thing. He'll put them in his yard, he'll feed them clean food for several weeks, and then he'll make pigeon soup. Incredible, right? They used to call them rats with wings. It's like, you know, the poor man's chicken. But he would catch pigeons, y'all, and eat them. So I wonder if this person's doing the same thing. Look at this abandoned building right here with holes in the roof. Because why else would you catch pigeons unless you just love pigeons that much and you just want to house them? But they're meant to be free, right? Look on my left. I wonder what type of germs come. Like you know, is there any type of diseases that come with eating pigeons? I guess that's why they clean up the food for several weeks, you know? They try to feed them, like, I guess, bird seeds and stuff like that. We're making a left on Harlandale. Remember, this is the park that we passed on a few times earlier, a few occasions. It's the West Trinity Heights Park. You can see the sign on my right-hand side. Yeah, the dude had pigeons in his yard, yo. Him or her. I don't know whoever owned that house. They had a lot of cages with pigeons. We're at Georgia and Harlandale. Yeah, it had to be trash day, because look on my left. Look on my right. You see the piles of trash? But then again, I don't know, because I don't see any trash bins. Normally, if it's trash day, you would see trash bins. We're at Harlandale in Iowa. I'm going to go straight. I was going to make a left on Iowa, but let's keep going straight. We're not far from the Dallas Zoo either. The Dallas Zoo is real close. And you got the Cedar Crest golf course around the corner. Yeah, the Dallas Zoo is probably several minutes away. All right, we're at Stella Ave. I'm going to make this right-hand turn at Stella Ave, the 1100 block of Stella Ave. We're going to be going up this hill. It's a steep hill, but I'm going to make this right on Fernwood. We're at Fernwood and Vermont Ave. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on Vermont Ave. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the cross blocks were named after states. You had Vermont, you had Georgia, you had a few other ones. Maryland. I've drove through in Atlanta today, and Atlanta, I guess Atlanta would be a city, right? It's not a state. But Georgia, Vermont, Maryland. I think I drove through Pennsylvania Ave today too. We're at Whitaker and Vermont. A new construction on my right hand side. 1206 Vermont. Dallas, Texas. That was the address. Look at his dogs on my right behind the fence. You see him? Oh, they got like a Doberman Pinscher. Wow. Doberman Pinschers are cool. We're at Vermont and Carson. We're at Stella and Carson. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Stella. We're at Stella Ave and Denley Drive. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Denley. There's a sign on my left on that building that looks like a church. Yeah, it is a church. It says, "We love our neighborhood. The Way, the Truth, and the Life Christian Church." I'm going to make this left on Vermont. Oh, this is a no outlet. So we just ended up coming to a no outlet. Look at this truck on my left. It's crashed. It's right here next to the railroad tracks. Check this out. It's a no outlet, but it takes you all the way over there. I wonder if there's an exit over there. But I'm not going to try to find out today. Because they say it's no outlet. If they say it's a no outlet, you got to believe them. It's a no outlet. Then we go all the way down there, and then we got to make a U-turn. But I guess this is going to conclude our short tour of the Cedar Crest neighborhood. We did not cover the entire Cedar Crest. There's still a lot left that we haven't documented. But there's only but so much time in a day. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Show some love and support. I greatly appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up button. Please consider subscribing. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dallas, Tune 215. Y'all know, your unofficial tour guide, Mr. Tune B Chillin', Toonie Magooney, and I am tuning out.